When it comes to the Michael Jordan versus LeBron James debate, Jamie Foxx has always been unwavering. He stands firmly in LeBron's corner. No hesitation, no debate. As far as he's concerned, it's LeBron James without question. And as you saw in the earlier clip, he can get pretty animated about it when the topic comes up. But something interesting happened when Charles Austin, better known as Charlie Mack, entered the conversation. For those who don't know the name, Charlie Mack is a Philadelphia legend. They call him Mr. Philadelphia, and that title carries real weight. He's put in decades of work on the streets and built a level of credibility that commands respect wherever he goes. Today, Charlie has evolved into more of a community activist, but his roots run deep. He's been one of Will Smith's closest friends since they were young, and back in the day, he served as Will's personal muscle. Make no mistake, Charlie Mack is not someone you take lightly. And that's what made this moment so entertaining. The same Jamie Foxx who was loud, confident, and fully committed to LeBron in the opening clip, that energy shifted noticeably when Charlie Mack brought up the Jordan versus LeBron debate. Suddenly, Foxx wasn't quite as forceful. He softened his stance and found himself moving towards some.
So that means baby girl has definitely arrived. Because if you guys noticed Lala's TikTok, she was posting almost every day. And her last video was, she's gonna dance this baby out.
Then Cinco posted, "I love my family. Thank you, Ama." He also shared a photo of some kadu. Now, some of you might be wondering what a dish like that has to do with a new baby. So here's a little context. In many cultures, after a woman gives birth, family members bring home-cooked food over to the new parents so they don't have to worry about cooking during those first exhausting days. That's the connection fans are making. Drop your thoughts on that one in the comments below. Now, let's move on to DDG and Halle Bailey. As you all know, Halle is now in a new relationship with DDG, and she recently attended the ASCAP Awards alongside him. But what caught fans' attention was that she was spotted wearing DDG's jacket at the event. One person online put it perfectly, saying she was still putting on her ex's blazer while in a new relationship and taking photos in it with her new man, and they called it diabolical, while also admitting they loved her audacity. So let us know in the comments, did Halle take it a step too far by wearing DDG's jacket while out with her new partner? Now, let's shift over to the situation involving Ty, Jana, and Dia. These two have been going back and forth for the past couple of days, and things escalated when CJ's name got pulled into the mix. Jana is now claiming that she essentially could have had CJ whenever she wanted, and that she's the one who handed CJ over to Ty. And then
everybody's saying that something is about Ty and CJ. Like, we're gonna be 100%. We're gonna be for real. We're gonna be anything. If I wanted to run with that little thing with CJ, I would have did that. I could still do that if I wanted to. I don't want to do that. So that was something that I didn't do. Ty was on live with CJ telling him how to plan a date for me and what to do for me. So why would I be mad? Why would I be mad about that?
No, but okay.
Like,
so,
y'all need to make it make sense.
Okay,
I
but
would
you
never
see what
be
you
mad
just
about
said?
that.
That was shady because you know she with him. So why would you say you feel like you can still him? You cannot with him if you want with him.
If I wanted to CJ, I could CJ. I don't want to CJ. Me and Ty, didn't we have a talk about this?
We communicated it, but it's just
you
like,
asked me did I care, and I told
that's
you
her
no.
little shit. That's her little shit.
I
get it, but
I gave him to her. I don't want him.
Yana, but it's the way.
Like, what the fuck?
It's the way you're saying it. It's like you're saying it in a way like, as a friend. You might not look at me as a friend. I looked at you as a friend. So I would.
Okay, so Tay, if you looked at me as a friend, why would you even talk to CJ?
You wasn't never fucking with CJ. You've always been fucking with.
Why would you talk to him if you looked at me as a friend?
But you've always been talking to Vaughn. You never was talking to CJ. Ever. And we both know that. You never was fucking with CJ. You was in real life locked in with Vaughn.
Okay,
CJ,
look, y'all talk about y'all and CJ. I'm trying to
no, because y'all.
Drop your opinions on that in the comments below. Now, right after everyone jumped off the live, Ty wasted no time. She reached out to CJ directly, and this is what CJ had to say about the whole.
Yes.
What happened?
How are you feeling?
I feel confronted. I feel like I caught a couple strays, and I feel like your face card is very valid. You just looking so good.
You said you feel like you caught a couple strays.
Yeah, like I don't know. I don't know. I heard a little bit. I didn't hear everything, but some things that I heard, I was just like, why is my name being said? This wasn't about me. It was about specific clips, and then I don't know. But I'm not mad.
I mean, but your name was going to be involved because they were stating that that was a reason. So you had to know that your name was going to be brought in the forefront.
You're right. Right. I'm just playing. I was smiling. I was like, listen to this. This is crazy, chat. We had a listening party. It was me, Spider, Trent, and Paradise. We heard a lot.
Y'all are so blessed.
Y'all had 100,000 viewers over there. We was just over here barely scratching the surface, but we still was listening. It was funny as hell. Trent was finna run up in there and try to get in a fight, but she was scary though. What up, Sayed? I see you. They said you the content. She said you content. Oh, Ty said that I'm just content?
I did not say that.
Oh. Whew, that made me sweat a little bit.
It looks like Corey is going through a really rough stretch right now. And to put it in perspective, this year actually started on a high note for him. He won his kidnapping case, his divorce was finally granted, and he was given the opportunity to see his boys again. Things were looking up. But now it seems like the momentum has shifted. He's reportedly broken up with his girlfriend, and he's been bouncing back and forth between Houston, Atlanta, and Alabama. Now Corey is going on